Hi everyone, I'm coming to you from my home office and giving you the weather updates for today. We are looking at a very stormy weekend. I'm talking much stormier than what we saw last weekend. I know we were talking about rain last weekend and snowfall, but this is nothing compared to what we're expecting this weekend. I'm talking two storm systems that are set to arrive, one for your Saturday, one for your Sunday into Monday, bringing rainfall, snowfall, thunderstorm chances, even potential for some tornadic activity. So we're going to talk all about it. And here's what you can expect. Saturday's timeline here, we have Saturday and Monday as the moderate impact days, where we are looking at showers, gusty winds, 25 to 35 miles per hour in the valley. And then we'll also see snow levels dropping into about 3,500 feet by Monday morning. Now, the highest impact day, that's going to be on Sunday. We're looking at heavy rain and snowfall, those thunderstorm chances that could appear by the afternoon hours, which could bring us some tornadic activity. By Tuesday, we're still looking at those chances of showers, but we're still going to see some sunshine, so we'll get at least a little bit of relief when it comes to sunshine and things calming down for your Tuesday. All right, so let's talk about this. This heavy rain and mountain snow set to arrive for your Saturday. This is right around the mid-morning hours, and it starts to add up and accumulate by the afternoon and evening. We'll get pretty good amount of heavy rain that's just kind of pushing throughout the day. Then things start to break up by the evening hours. That's going to lead to showers and instability. And as we move from overnight Saturday into Sunday, we're going to start to expect the next system to arrive, that low pressure system. That's expected to arrive by Sunday as we start to get through the morning hours. So let's take a look at this. You have those two systems here, that first low pressure system just at the borderline of Oregon and California. You can see already the rain in the morning hours leading to the coastline, Eureka, and into Redding, so much further inland along I-5 as we get through the mid-morning hours. The coastal range also looking at some snowfall. Just behind that, that's that second low pressure system we are expecting, and that'll bring a lot more instability because we are seeing just a small amount of time between the two systems, which does allow for the ground and some sunshine to start heating up. So that sun moves in right between the systems, brings us some of that sunshine, and then we start to get instability. So we're talking about potential there for some of those winds to start picking up and that potential for some circulation that could potentially lead again to tornadic activity. This is going to be weak if anything does happen, and it's usually going to stay just around diagonal. So it's going to move from areas of the valley toward the west. We don't expect to see any tornadic activity close to foothills or the Sierra. All right, so let's look ahead for you here. We'll take a closer look at this low pressure system because that's where we're also going to start to see some more of that rain moving in for today. We could see some of the heaviest rain with downbursts coming in from showers, but the first of the two lows are going to arrive for your Saturday, and the winds coming in are going to be southerly, mostly due to the fact of the rotation of the low pressure system kind of wraps there counterclockwise, and it pulls in those winds from the south and pulls them up north. So now that you're getting southerly winds, you can expect actually warmer winds at that because it's coming in from the south, the equator. Think of it like that, kind of more humid-like. But then the low pressure itself is bringing upper level cold winds. So now you already have that created kind of instability factor in there. All right, let's look ahead just a bit more. So I want to talk about the snowfall because we do have some watches and warnings in place. We have a winter storm warning in place that's going to lead to as much as 3 to even 4 feet of snowfall for areas like Lassen. We could see as much as about 2 to 3 feet or so for areas around Echo, Carson, Ebbets, and Sonora past 24 to 36 inches. So we are looking at 2 to even potentially 2.5, 3 feet of snowfall here. A lot of snow for the Sierra. Now the coastal range you can see there just east of Redding, we do have about 1 foot to 1.5 feet of snowfall expected. So do expect to see that at least until Monday. That's 3,500 feet. So we're starting off around 5,000 feet and dropping to about 3,500 feet as we move into Monday. All right, let's talk about the rainfall. That rain starts out, we're going to time the system out for you. You can see it here already on the coastline there, early morning hours. And then we'll fast forward it. You see that heavy rain in dark green and yellow pushing through. That's going to be very heavy at times. Areas like Ukiah, Santa Rosa, Clear Lake, into Fairfield. And then as we start to get through the mid-morning lunchtime hours, we'll start to see some of that heavy rain pushing through areas of Sacramento, but specifically further north. Check out Yuba City, Chico. Very heavy rainfall there. And then we'll fast forward just a bit more. You can see more of that rain starts to accumulate in the foothills. And at this point in time, we're talking 6 p.m. That's where you can actually see some sunshine breaking through. So it'll break through the clouds there, creating a little bit more instability. We're already starting to see the breakup for the next system to arrive. And then the heavy rain really dominates the foothills and then that Sierra snowfall. So expect if you want to head outside maybe this evening after the rain passes, you do have a nice little window to go grocery shopping if you need to do that right into about 6 p.m. or so. Okay, let's talk about Sunday. This is the second system that starts to arrive at 8 a.m. You're already looking at that rain pushing through Santa Rosa, Fairfield, Sacramento, Yuba City, Chico, and then now we're looking at snowfall also for the Sierra. Fast forward into the afternoon. This is where it gets scary, a little iffy here. You notice that you start to see a breakup of the cloud system here. That's where we start to get some sunshine pushing in. When that sunshine starts making its way through, it starts heating up the ground. The ground's much warmer, and then we have that cold upper level air. This is where instability really plays a factor. When I'm talking instability, this is where we have chances of thunderstorms. And when you have a thunderstorm, that could potentially lead to rotation of the storm system. That thunderstorm could rotate, and that's when we get that tornado possibly. Now, this is going to be a weak tornado if we do see anything at all, and we primarily expect that tornado to be really much, west of the valley. So we're not looking at areas near the foothills necessarily, but much north, also possibly north of I-80. We're also looking at areas near Davis, possibly Marysville, Chico. These are prime areas when we do see tornadoes that they do kind of hover around some of these areas there. Okay, so moving into Sunday night, things start to break up further and we start to see the potential for thunderstorm chances diminish. Moving into Monday, we still have a slight chance after 11 a.m., but after that, we're pretty much in the clear with those showers and partly sunny skies. So let's take a look at how much rain we're looking at. A lot of rain on the way. I'm talking as much as even a ½ inch for the valley to an inch of rain. So by Monday at 1 p.m., we could see as more than a ½ inch in Sacramento, Stockton, and a ½ inch Roseville could see as much as an inch of rain. Check out Grass Valley, 2.35 inches, and areas like Sonora could see more than 3 inches of rainfall. So a lot of rain really on the way here for the valleys. We're going to see some localized flooding, so please be careful if you happen to need to step outside and maybe go to grocery shopping, whatever it is. Just know we could see some flooded areas. Don't drive through those areas. You don't want to underestimate how much rain might be in that so-called puddle. Okay, aside from all the rain, the snow, thunderstorms, we do have windy conditions to talk about. 25 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts could be felt as we move from Sunday to Monday as well. So we're going to start seeing winds picking up today, about 10, 15 miles per hour in the valley, but take a look at the Sierra. You're already seeing them picked up about 30 miles per hour there in that red shade. And then finally moving into Sunday, here's where we go. About 20 miles per hour in the valley, and these are regular winds, sustained winds. So the gusts could get as high as 35 miles per hour. So just be aware of that moving into Sunday morning. We're going to see the windiest day here on Sunday. The day continues on and we'll really start to see things diminish as we start getting through the overnight hours Sunday into Monday. And then really just expecting things to start dying down after that. All right, let's talk about the 10-day because a lot of people want to know what's in store for the next week. What's Easter going to look like? So at this point, we are looking at still lingering chances of showers on Monday, but temperatures will increase a little bit by 60 degrees. Won't increase by 60, but will get to 60. All right, 65 to 70 degrees Tuesday, Wednesday, and then check that out. Following weekend, Easter there, we're looking at sunshine and 75 degrees.